Our next guest went through a devastating loss of his son and used his pain to help other people that are grieving. We have Reggie Burton, who is the author of Becoming a Mental Health Champion, to talk about this journey. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
So Becoming a Mental Health Champion, it was an inspiration of my son's legacy and his life. He died actually 8 years ago today by suicide in 2017. And I wanted to write the book as part of his legacy, but also to inspire other people to learn different techniques and ways to manage their grief if they've lost a loved one, and that there's hope moving forward.
Absolutely. So what exactly is in the book? What can people expect?
Yeah, so the number one thing that I try to answer with the book is to give people practical advice. Not everyone is going to rush out and get a PsyD or become a psychologist. We just want to have people start where they are on their grief journey, or their, if they've experienced adversity or setbacks, give them practical ways to move forward in a way that's healthy. Self-care routines, for example. I share stories about my own journey, and that's really what the book is intended to do. It's to provide sort of a roadmap for people to overcome adversity.
Absolutely. So mental health, we were talking about it off camera. It has been stigmatized for years, but it now is becoming easier to talk about. Why do you think that is? Yeah,
I think we're making progress in terms of how we're talking about mental health. I think interviews like this and storytelling is really helpful, but we still have a really long ways to go. And part of my inspiration for writing the book is that the number one question or comment that I get when I'm at public events or I'm on panel discussions at work with colleagues is, I don't know how you do this, but just thank you. So instead of writing a long Facebook post, I wrote a book.
Wow. What do you hope, when people read this book, what do you hope they take away from it?
Well, one, I want them to know and put a name and a face with the struggle. So it's my struggle, it was Avery's struggle, my son's struggle, but it's our neighbor's struggle, it's our teacher's struggle, it's anyone going through a hard time. And then the second piece is I want them to have practical information that I can share with them that will empower them to take control of their own mental health or grief journey, so that they can do it and they don't have to look outward, they can look inward.
So one thing that I hear you saying quite a bit is that, it's a lot of internal work that needs to happen. But I also feel like with grieving, you also need to reach out to your community, to your tribe. Would you say that that's accurate?
I think all of it is accurate. I think there's room for all of those areas to help you. So, but I think it starts with understanding, like I've been studying Stoicism. Stoic philosophy teaches us each day our number one duty is to figure out the things that we can control and separate that from the things we can't control. So I think that's where it starts. And of course, we have our community, your faith-based community, your family, your loved ones. I think those are also areas that you can draw strength from.
Absolutely. All right, so where can we get your book?
So it's Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. So we definitely want to make space for those conversations. I just ask people to go to Amazon. The book is now available for pre-order. So Becoming a Mental Health Champion in Amazon, and then next week we'll have it paperback, and then the week after that it'll be available for hardcover.
Wonderful. And then to be clear, you don't have to necessarily be grieving to get something from this book.
Absolutely not. We all go through tough times. It doesn't have to be like a loss that I suffered. It could just be a challenging moment, but we just need to be able to just take a moment and understand that things will get better.
All right. Reggie, thank you so much for that. Appreciate your time.